In a recent interview, Katsuyoshi Nakatsu, one of the most important animators in the history of Dragon Ball, talked about his long history with the franchise and his involvement in the new Dragon Ball Daima series. But what has really left fans open-mouthed is his opinion on the possibility of a Dragon Ball remake in the future. When asked if he would like to participate in a Dragon Ball remake, Nakatsuru surprised everyone with his answer. "If I could contribute something and be useful in some way, I would love to. But if we were to start over from the Dragon Ball manga, maybe younger people would want to completely readapt it. That would probably open up new possibilities." For Nakatsuru, the most important thing would be that the franchise lives on and that future generations can take inspiration from Akira Toriyama and even surpass him. He assures that, although it would be great to participate in a remake, the essential thing is for fans to enjoy the series for many years to come. Nakatsuru recalled his early days working on Dragon Ball as a young animator. Back then, his partner Daisuke Nishio, director of the Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z series, was a big influence on him. Nishio was a fan of Hong Kong kung fu movies, which was reflected in the intense action and fighting moves in the series. According to Nakatsu, when I started working on Dragon Ball, I was very young. Daisuke Nishio and I joined Toei at the same time. He loved Hong Kong action and kung fu movies. At that time, they were very popular in Japan. We were very interested in that style and wondered if it was possible to bring it to anime. Dragon Ball came along at that time and made it possible. About his personal style, Nakatsuru clarified that he never tried to impose one of his own. Rather, his approach was always to faithfully adapt Toriyama's designs to animation. As he commented, "I never thought I had a particular style. I would always look at Toriyama Sensei's drawings in his manga and think about how to adapt them for animation. However, when it was his turn to design a new character, he did try to think about how it would move, adding some personal touches to the process." Although there are no confirmed plans yet, the idea of a Dragon Ball remake is on the table, and Nakatsu doesn't rule it out. For him, it would be interesting to see how a new generation could reinterpret the story of Goku and company. And while he doesn't think his involvement in that project is the most important thing, he is optimistic about the future of the franchise. While Dragon Ball remains at the center of popular culture, the possibility of a remake bringing a revamped version of the original story doesn't seem so far off. Perhaps, as Nakatsuru said, the young creatives who take on the task will offer fresh perspectives and might even surpass what Toriyama envisioned at the time.